Welcome back, everybody, to episode, I believe it's 219 of the Lookout Podcast. I'm, of course, Meelz. I am here with two mages themselves. We have none other than LJ, which his mage power is...
I don't know what my mage power would be, to be honest. I like Shorty that has the close combat work that was with the clone dude. I like her skill.
Let's steal her skills.
Or if she looks at you, what you can get trapped. I believe.
Do you know her name?
Pink. Listen, bro. At this point in my career of anime podcasting, this is why when we record, I always have the character list up. Because I suck at names and remembering names. If it's not like the three main characters,
sure.
Listen, you go out the window.
We also have AD here on the line. AD, what's your mage power?
Black.
There
Being
you go.
black.
Being black.
Shadows. Yes.
People, the power to allow people to walk across the street when you're walking down the same street.
Yeah.
What would your mage power be? You'd be like all knowing.
No, I mean I wouldn't do myself like that. I would be.
I feel like you would be like you got a magic pen that could just write anything and like it'll come to life.
Sure, I could do that. I was gonna say healing or something, but we could do that.
Oh, that's lit.
I feel like I could heal somebody from time to time.
And it's Ubel. That's the
green hair shorty.
Yeah, bro, she's cold.
Yeah.
She seems like trouble. Very much trouble. I mean, she is completely trouble, but it is what it is. First of all, actually, did you guys watch in sub or dub?
Dub, come on, man. Listen, we in my home.
Don't come on, man. Me. Y'all saw the movie in sub. I'm asking for consistency purposes now at this point.
Listen, the only reason why I saw the movie in sub is because the dubbed was at the dumbest times in the world. Like, we want to go see a movie at 1:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
Sound perfect to me. Shit. With that said, we're here. Do we have any additional anime news? Yes, we do. But first, I would love to point out this week we'll have 2 new episodes of Subslide Dubslide. Make up for last week because we didn't have an episode. 2 new episodes of Subslide Dubslide. What are we talking about this week, LJ?
We are doing Zeta Gundam, and I think it's Camille.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing Garad in After War Gundam X. Two very different pilots. No, it'll be very fun.
I love it. I love to hear it. We also have just some fun stuff coming up, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I mean, we've been planning out 2026. We've been planning out everything for the rest of 2025. Of course, we got the best and worst anime of 2025 coming up. So if you have an anime that you recommended, like, yo, this was one of the top thang-a-langs, pause. Thang-a-langs, baby. It's 9 a.m. Then let us know, and maybe we'll check it out. I know I have to read Kagurabachi. Again, it is my yearly tradition of not reading it and then reading it at the end of the year and then determining if it's a best or worse.
The big bachi, man.
Yeah, listen, man. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I don't even remember what happened last year. You know what I'm saying? All I know is swords and breaking in ninjas. It felt very Sakamoto's-esque in the current arc. That's all I remember from last year. Don't know what happened this year. It could have, main character could have been killed. I have no idea. Be honest with you. Have not been following up. So I will definitely follow up on that. We also got quite a, not crazy news, but you know what I'm saying? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, the official date is out. It is January 8th. So if you were looking for a reason to continue to live, January 8th is the day that the Cullen Games will drop. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that, because we are going to be locked in on that. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen is appointment viewing at this point in terms of anime watching. really everyone is kind of watching it, and it's interesting. It comes at the same time of the year that Crunchyroll's other two most watched or most liked or whatever anime for the last 2 years have come. That's Solo Leveling Part 1 and Part 2. So I don't know if January is a big month for them. I don't know if it really sets the stage for them. I don't know if it gets it off crazy for them. But between this, Hell's Paradise, My Hero, Vigilantes, and so much more coming in January 2026, I'm assuming they're going to have a big year coming really, really, really soon. Also, in terms of housekeeping, Haikyuu, Season 1 and Season 2, English dub, is now on Crunchyroll. Don't know what it took so long. Don't know why dubs don't be on Crunchyroll.
I can't.
Yeah.
Finally, bro. Listen, man, when I'm home, I don't got a long attention span, bro. Like, I be scrolling and doing a bunch of other stuff. Like, listen, my dopamine brain be on, so I be having to. Sometimes watching subs be hard, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I prefer the dub. You know what I'm saying? This reminds me of when, for the longest, Dragon Ball Super's dub was not on Crunchyroll, and I was like, "Yo, what are we doing here? Like, it's just on Hulu? Like, what's Hulu got on them? You know what I'm saying? What's Hulu and Funimation?
They got that Disney backing, bro.
Clearly, they into SAC.
They got their cable rights,
whatever. Cable right money.
Because I remember I would only, even with Attack on Titan, the only way I would be able to watch the dub is go to the Toonami Adult Swim website, and they would have the dub ready in sort of like higher quality than I guess whatever the internet would do. But you know what? More dubs, come on, man. But listen, Haikyuu Season 1, Season 2. I haven't watched Haikyuu in a very, very long time because I think they stopped producing actual television seasons.
They low-key started doing the movie trend, actually.
Yeah, but no one don't give a shit about Haikyuu like that. But they definitely did start it. They sure.
Tell them how you really feel.
I mean, it's true. What do you want me to do? Like, niggas didn't run to the box office and run up Haikyuu season the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas didn't do that shit.
Niggas definitely didn't do that, but it's okay.
It's it follow up. Yeah, I don't even know when are both the movies out? Did it end yet?
I think both the movies out, but it still didn't finish the entire series.
That sounds like Haikyuu, to be honest with you. That sounds like it to have 2 movies out and it's still not being done.
Are both movies canon too?
From what I understand, yeah.
Yeah, it's the rest of the show. Like they didn't even they stopped producing seasons of the show to just make movies. So it's just the rest of the show. I'm waiting for the end, man. I'm trying to watch beach volleyball. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I don't even know if they've ever been dubbed. I don't know. Haikyuu is, you had a spark when you started, but now you're just garbage. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for One Punch Man. I just haven't been moved in any direction to watch One Punch Man immediately. But after this week, we do have a break. We have a 1 week break. Just letting people know that we have a 1 week break, so we'll be off for the next week to continue to watch a bunch of things. I might tune in to see what's going on with One Punch Man. See what's going on with Gotcha Kuda.
Bro, dog, just come watch Gundam with us.
Gundam? It's a 1 week break. I can't just dive into a brand new show. I'm on 1 week break.
Watch the newest one. It came out 2025. We'll have to talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll see.
Yeah. I knew. I was like, listen, there's a loophole here somewhere.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, I've got a lot of anime to watch. Gundam is admittedly so, I'm not a major fan of Gundam. So it's hard for me to push it to the front of my...
pushing it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to push it to the front of my queue if I'm just like, I've never been invested in Gundam in any particular way ever.
I think you'll like Garage. That will be the episode we drop, I believe, on Wednesday. After War X, because he's a cool kid. You know, he's the kid that wears his hat backwards.
Oh, does he wear goggles?
No goggles.
No goggles?
No goggles.
You really be an anime protagonist without your goggles? When did it come out?
After War X, I was 96.
96. They could have included
96.
some goggles on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the perfect time for.
That's the perfect time for goggles.
Yeah.
Listen, man, he got the cool jacket. You know.
Let me see. What's his name?
Garrod. Garrod.
He need a hat. He need a hat. I was like, bro, brush that shit.
Listen, he carries a little 9mm on him at all times. He just be ready to pull that bitch too.
Is that what's in the casual to the side fanny?
Yeah, he keeps the blower in there. He keeps the blower and the controller to the Gundam in the fanny pack.
Oh, okay. Look at him.
He was ahead of the time.
Now see,
Yeah, because listen, guys now they be walking around with the little Merce on.
Little Merce. Well, listen, I carried a fanny for a long time. Not like I didn't carry it around my waist. I did the over the shoulder strap.
Yeah, over
shit.
the shoulder. You did the Roadman way.
Yeah. So I did that for a long time. It saved me plenty times. Got my charger in there. All types of other stuff. With that said, let's get into Frieren.
Oh, okay. Last thing. I'm sorry. I know we're trying to get the episode, but
okay, go ahead.
Not really news, but it's more of my news. Yesterday was at Twin Cities Con.
Here you go.
Saturday.
Speaking of that, yeah, I gotta get into stuff with both of y'all, but go off.
Yeah, Twin Cities Con was Saturday. I had a great chance to work with there is a another con here called Confluence. Was able to do some great work with them this year for their con. Was able to volunteer. Shout out to Adrian and David. They were on this show, when we did the cosplay episode. Two really great guys, and the rest of the planning committee. So I was on a panel with them. I helped them work the booth. So Confluence is essentially it's the BIPOC Black nerd convention that is running here, and it's been growing. This year is their second year doing it. But no, they were just like, hey man, we like having you around, and I just continue to ask for opportunities to help them. And yeah, but no, Twin Cities Con was super cool. It was great to see a lot of cosplay. Chainsaw Man once again, resurgence is back. So it was a lot of Demon Slayer, so you can definitely tell that the two most probably popular anime movies is still continuing to be influential. Yeah, man, it was a really great time. The panel was really great. It was just about being a Black creator in this space, and talking about my experience and what the Lookout's mission is, and our experience together, and power of friendship to defeat anime racism and things like that. So it was a great thing.
I love it. I love the representation you have for Lookout, and just representation for Black anime fans. So I love that. Shout out to that. Most definitely.
Need more.
AD, you did trivia night.
Yeah, me and Jay decided to do some Dragon Ball trivia over the week. Shout out to Jay. It was fun though. We came in 4th place. I want to play the game with you guys really quick. Just ask 3 questions just to see if you guys how you guys do.
Let's do this right now. Look out.
Yeah,
come on,
man. Y'all got 5 seconds to answer the question. Whoever answers it first, y'all get the point.
All right. You ready, LJ?
No, I'm not. I'm about to get smoked. Live. Like, I can't come back from this. Someone can come back and reference this episode and be like, dang, remember when Jamal got his ass kicked by Meelz on a Dragon Ball Z trivia game?
Literally nothing has happened yet.
I'm usually a confident human being. I really am.
Don't trip. Don't do that.
All right, come on, let's go. It's friendly. It's friendly work.
Yeah, it's friendly. It's not even that serious.
No, it's not even friendly. Well, come on, let's do it.
All right. First question, and I'm gonna ask literally the same questions that we got for trivia night. So, who was the first villain that you see in episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, Raditz.
There you go. Yeah.
See?
All right.
Raditz. Okay.
Yeah. All right. In Dragon Ball, Yajirobe described the sensu beans to having a certain flavor. What kind of flavor was it? What did he say they tasted like?
Chicken.
Brussels sprouts.
You're both wrong, but the answer is a fish-like flavor.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
you got that. Yeah,
I know.
haven't watched Dragon Ball in a minute.
I just thought of whatever the first food came to my head.
I said most people say chicken.
yeah, and
I'm sure in the dub it tastes like chicken.
that's the thing we all thought the same thing. He's like, oh yeah, clearly, no, this nigga said fish. I'm like, what? First of all, who want beans that taste like fish?
That's a good question. Fish beans, baby. Come on, now.
Like fish oil pills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that would even taste like fish, really, like really crazy. All right, what's the next one?
All right, next one is that might be a little bit too hard, but fuck it. What was the name of the planet that the Saiyans originated from?
Isn't it planet Sadala?
Yes.
There you go. See, we tied.
It's tie. Okay, gotta ask for more. We gotta have a tiebreaker. I can't leave on a tie.
All right. Final question.
Okay.
What was Goku's Super Saiyan form inspired by? Who was the real life actor that it was inspired by?
Ooh.
Robert Redford.
Nah.
I don't know. I was just
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah.
It is Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Super Saiyan?
Yes, Super Saiyan is. I forget what, like his scowl. Yeah. I didn't know that either, but I think we can leave it off as a tie unless y'all want one more.
I mean,
one more. Just throw one more in.
All right. What was the series that Toriyama worked on before Dragon Ball?
Dragon Quest.
Dr. Slump?
Yes, Dr. Slump.
There you go. Why do I think Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest is definitely on PBS.
We did get a Dragon Quest question. He was like, what were the games that he had worked on? What game series? And Dragon Quest was one of them.
Why did I say Dragon Quest? All right, listen, see, LJ.
Yeah, come back. Yeah.
Okay, let's say this. That first one, the only reason why I knew that off the top of my head is because Jay literally brought it up. And so it was in my head of like, all right, if he asked that one, I know it's Raditz. So that first one was like, give me. It was like a free space.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was pretty fun. Some of those, a lot of those we got wrong, because it's like, or do we really know that? Are we really supposed to know that? But overall, it was a great time. Next time, if they do One Piece trivia, I'm coming in with the encyclopedia. So
absolutely. I mean, listen, I remember back in the day. Shout out to Turtle Quirk. He used to stream on Twitch and used to do a My Hero trivia. Boy, he was asking My Hero questions I had no fucking idea about. I was like, yo, this is another level of my heroism that I am not there yet. He was asking very distinct, like how many, these things, like, so it can get really, really tricky. Anime trivia, it's not a bad idea to have a fun little thing one night. So maybe we do it in the future. Yeah, for sure.
If y'all want to do trivia, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. With that said, we should hop over to Frieren.
Wait, Frieren. Don't tell me you're planning to...
Genau.
It will never fracture. That much I'm sure of. Not even if the world were turned upside down.
There never is here.
Zinza, I need you to tell me just who that elf is.
According to the list of test takers, her name is Frieren.
That's the name of the mage who traveled with the party of heroes.
Not only that, but she was carrying a holy emblem with her.
The last great mage is before us.
Frieren Beyond Journey's End. And boy, it is a first season filled with laughter, excitement, action, all these other things. I'm lying, but it's a great first season, to be honest with you. It
Whoa, wasn't expecting the high praise off the rip.
All right, let me just make something completely clear. I do not hate Frieren.
Can't take it back.
I do not hate Frieren. I just think people get so how would I say, they get very on their high horse when it comes to Frieren in comparison to other anime, when I think other anime do things very, very well for their genre, and Frieren does something very, very well for their genre. But I think people get on their high horse, especially about the solo leveling thing of like, no, it's better than solo leveling. And it's like, solo leveling does what it does very, very well. Frieren does what it does very, very well. I like Frieren. It's just, it's a different taste. It's a different slice of life for me. And this absolutely proved it, especially from the first episode of the first Cour. We get into it, snowstorm, a fight between Fern and Stark. You know what I'm saying? He touched me too hard. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. So they stop in it's a whole thing. But how did you guys feel, especially comparison to the first Cour? The first Cour is much more journey, exploration, RPG-esque. And this second Cour was heavily just really about the First Class Mage exam. How do you guys feel? Did you guys feel like this was like a great follow-up? Did you like this more than the first one? How did you kind of feel going into this?
I thoroughly enjoyed it because I think in the first Cour of this, it is like you said, it's very journey based. It's very, they're building out the team essentially. There's a lot of flashbacks. You're kind of seeing correlations. You're seeing kind of the role that each person plays and how each, crew member right now connects to a crew member in the past. So for me, I'm like that. I don't know. That first Cour really just builds out the world. It builds out the characters. You're really just kind of understanding like what we're getting into. And this second Cour kind of keeps that same energy. But they definitely hyper focus it on one thing, but even then you're getting all these other characters coming in and you're learning their backstory and you're kind of understanding like, okay, in this part of the world or this, in this world, there's this war going on. And so like this guy's coming from that war, or this, here's all these other really strong mages when, I think before the strongest mages or the, really strongest, I don't want to call them villains, but just kind of counterparts were before this, they were the villains, the demons. And now it's kind of like, you're meeting other mages that are stronger and powerful and you're like, okay, cool. They're all in this one setting. So I think just like kind of switching it up a bit, but not leaving your kind of core in a way. It was cool. I really enjoyed the arc. And listen, man, what's a shonen without kind of a training tournament arc,
Absolutely. AD, how do you feel about the second Cour of Frieren?
I'm pretty much in line with LJ. It feels like this is the part of the story where it's like first half we got all of the introductions to our main Cour, like you said. It kind of reminds me of what Sakamoto Days did, where we get the, overpowered, super powerful, like, protagonists or whatever, and like a lot of the proteges, but then we go into the exam arc, like how they did in Sakamoto Days. It's kind of like it's more of a side story. It's a side quest, if you will. Something that they need to do just to try to get access to the next part of their story that they're really trying to get into. So like, And I think they did it really well. Like we got to see a lot more characters, see their relationships, a little bit of an idea of their own individual journeys and how Frieren can kind of change them. Even the exam takers, it's a good showcasing of what her influence is like on all of these mages around her and like what they individually showcase going forward.
So I'm not sure if you guys have read any of Frieren in terms of like the manga or anything moving forward past the original season 1 point, but is the show about the journey? Is there kind of like a threat that looms, or is this truly just about the experiences of Frieren going through these things and the evolution of Stark and Fern through this? Do you guys know?
I've read a little bit more after it, and it is kind of a mixture of both. It's more about them, but the overarching journey is about the demons. So,
right. Okay.
I haven't caught up though, but that's what I've gotten so far.
Because I
haven't read anything, so all I know is what I'm getting at face value right now.
Right, and this is probably one of the only ones that were super anime only on, because it really feels like I could see the demons for sure being involved in kind of this, but it doesn't really feel like, especially in the season 1, it doesn't feel like they're an overarching looming thing, and maybe that's because Frieren's there. Like Frieren has, I was watching it last night, the entire thing. And I was like, she don't really fight a lot. And when she does, it's kind of like Saitama in One Punch Man. It's like, that when she gets involved, it's pretty much run up, done up. Kind of like it's the period on the end of the sentence. It's the exclamation mark at the end of the damn statement. Like it's the end of it. So there isn't really, it's interesting. There isn't really like a threat that really feels in like building in comparison, unless they lock her in like the prison realm or some shit like that. But she feels very like have a strong kind of like stake in this series. And the First Class Mage exam felt like, for her, it felt like, let me go back to high school and see what it was like now. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even feel, it felt like, man, I'm taking, you're a neuroscientist and they giving you intro to algebra. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt very, I'm doing this. It felt like she was doing this because of Fern. You know what I'm saying? Essentially wanting to accompany Fern because Fern requested, like, listen, we can't just do this dolo. You know what I'm saying? I want you alongside with me. So she's doing this. She's clearly incredibly experienced, has a lot of mana. And you really see, like AD says, the effect that Frieren has on a bunch of people, at least in this show, whether it's good, whether it's jealousy, whether it's admiration, whether it's, just straight out disliking, whether it's a whole bunch of other things. So, it's a great way, of course, like LJ says, a great way to introduce new characters to the show. Maybe new characters that people like, maybe new characters that we'll see in the future, or maybe we don't. But it's just a great way to kind of like do this. And also, by the end, Fern becomes the First Class Mage, which is great for her development in the show. Let's see. Let's go through the new characters that's involved in this First Class Mage arc. Stark takes a major backseat in this. I don't know if he gets he gets a cool boy arc in the future. But he takes a major backseat in this. We have and forgive me if I mispronounce everyone's names because I don't remember. I only watched this twice. So we have, is it Yubel?
Yeah.
Yubel, pretty much the troublemaker. She looks like trouble. She is trouble. She is killed before, but now she's a First Class Mage, so shout out to her. What are your thoughts on, we're introduced to her pretty much alongside a road, and there's like 3 dudes trying to,
rob her of her staff or something.
Yeah, and then who shows up? I forget.
The other elf that Frieren had met a couple episodes ago.
Right. Essentially saying craft, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And he essentially
also too sorry, but that moment between Frieren and Craft is really cool because she's like, I haven't seen another elf in ages.
Million, billion, jillion years.
You know? And they kind of have this moment of I think for a moment Frieren meets someone that understands her better than anyone else, and for the simple fact it's just like, bro, we live for so damn long.
Yeah. And like when Kraft met Ubel and he tells her that, or she tells him that she's going to take the first class mage exam, he's like, oh, Frieren's going there too. She might have some good stories when we meet again in a couple decades, you know? That's just a funny interaction right there.
But you really get to see her nature in terms of like Kraft defeats the thieves, and then it was like, I'm saving the thieves from you because I know your intentions. I could tell by how low your eyes are that you were up to trouble.
I'm up no good.
Yeah, easily. But she's a standout character in this arc, I believe, just from something that's just very where everyone is kind of on their somewhat straight and narrow path. She seems to add a chaotic nature to pretty much everything that is going on because she's incredibly unhinged. You know what I'm saying? We have Denkin, old dude with the beard, maybe too old to be in this exam. To be honest with you, I was like, you out here?
He definitely is.
Exam with kids, bro. Go find a home. Strategist who pretty much is like what's his relationship with Frieren? I feel like he's like, not that he's like intimidated by her, but I think
he's the oldest out of them, so he kind of, I think
he understands her.
Yeah, you know, like he kind of knows her from, you know, ways back. He kind of a fanboy on the low.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think he said he was inspired by her a little bit because he was a kid when they went on that quest.
Right. So it's she's definitely inspired by her, but they have this, you know, they have this this battle in the arc where he tries to steal their, what's the fuck that bird called?
Oh, I don't know. I think it started with like a
still.
Oh, still.
The steel, yeah. It's an orange bird, you know?
Steel.
Yeah.
Yes, the steel. So they try to have a steel, and it's a great battle. He tries to overcome it. Absolutely does not. Because Frieren is Frieren, and that is all that she is going to be. She is that B. And but Denkin is he's an interesting addition to this entire thing, and especially if he's going to be a part of the show instead of like a flashback or something.
Yeah.
So I liked him. I
was going to say my favorite moment with him is when he finally gets to steal. He does it by fighting other members. He was like, there's only one way to settle this. Y'all already lost y'all other party member and y'all holding on to this. We got to scrap. We're all men. Throw the hands.
There you go. It was fucking cape shit. I mean, I like the first part of this. We'll get through the mage class exams. Next one is Luween and Kane, who the two gals who are partnered up at Frieren. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I like them because this is like the first time we see Frieren with another party.
Yeah.
That isn't her original party. And she has these two young mages that have good potential.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little immature in their ways of being and thinking, but they're also pretty unorthodox and work really well together. Like even Frieren says it, of just like how they interact with each other. You can tell that they've known each other for a really long time. And it puts Frieren back into this teacher role of, trying to, essentially just trying to coach and grow two young mages that are completely different from the mage that she's typically with.
No, absolutely. I like that they add kind of like a comedic factor to the show. Like it's a little bit more fun when they're on the screen to the show. I love their relationship with Frieren because they also admire Frieren for what she is and how she is, and they managed to catch a steal together by her basically saying like, let's use all of our powers to their ability to really capture this. Let's sit down and actually like analyze what's actually going on here. And they're fun. I really, really enjoy them. They don't become first mages because I think they fail at some point. I think they fail at the last part.
Yeah. I know for a fact that what's her name does? Kane does.
Yeah. I think they both fail.
My dog Siri was like, nah, not feeling any bad vibes.
Yeah. We'll get to that hater. We have who else do we have here?
Land, the guy with the glasses.
Land. He's was he the one who used the clone?
Yeah.
Yep.
And shocked the nigga in the back. He was like shocked the flower dude. Sharf. Is it Sharf? Was that the flower dude?
I think so.
He was like, listen, I could turn my flower into metal shards and shit like that. And he was like, actually, you haven't actually been killing the real me. But who names their kid Land? Ew. Like,
what's crazy? Outside of his name, I thought that you would fuck with him.
I mean, I fuck with him, but it's like Land. Come on, man. It's very very white hippie. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be a kid and someone. Again, I didn't grow up with a bunch of white people, but I might have met a Land. Especially nowadays in 2025, someone definitely naming their kid Land.
Oh yeah, that's definitely that.
Land.
How many kids?
Maybe it's short for Landon or something.
Land Mass. Goddamn, that's his full name.
Land Mass.
Yeah.
Land, baby meaning origin.
Ew.
German.
All right. Well, you know what? We can't.
There's no famous people.
No famous people named Land. Not yet. Not yet.
Why is it not giving me the? I want the fun facts. Like how many kids?
How many kids? Land? Oh, look that up. Look up how many kids named Land.
I am looking right now. I can't.
We also have Warbil. He wears a cool jacket, so I knew he was cool.
Oh yeah,
from the show, I was like, "Oh, this must be the cool guy." Wait a minute. Maybe he potentially got a scar in his face. Could potentially be sexy, cool, mysterious guy. He was okay. Captain of the Northern Magic Corps. I'm reading his bio because I don't really know much about him, to be honest with you. Being captain of the Northern Magic Corps, Weirbull is, and this might be spoilers. I have no fucking idea. But also, I'm not that invested in Frieren to be shocked if spoilers come my way. Weirbull is used to war, and like Saray, views magic as only a tool for killing. There you go. He can be quite blunt and rude because of this, and coupled with his intimidating presence, I've seen them niggas on the Lower East Side all the time.
Hold on, he's 33 to 34 years old.
Shit.
Damn.
There you go.
Great.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Is he an elf or a human?
Just a human.
Human. Yeah.
I think everyone in there is a human.
All of them. People do not know him well, consider him unlikable. with Fern even going as far to call him someone who looks like they would kick dogs. Despite this, he does not enjoy killing and immediately stands down if he's judged to be killing unnecessary, such as when Fern lied to him about killing blah, 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 blah through the first mage exam, meaning that he lost and any further killing would be pointless. He later admitted to Frieren, however, that the world might be better off if he had killed Ubel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nonetheless, I mean, he's everything that they describe him to be. His eyes are weird, though. I'm glad that they design eyes very differently for most people in this show. But he looks like something that I can't say on a podcast.
All right. All right.
So the question is from here, which one of these folks did you like the most?
Damn, I'm a basic bitch because I feel you already know.
Ubel
and Werble.
There you go.
Yeah. For me, Ubel, Werble, and Dinkin.
Yeah, I'm rolling with AD on this one. I also like Kana and Lam. Like if they're in the show, I'm
cool.
I'm like, if they show up again, I'm like, oh, okay, those are my girls.
Yeah,
those are my girls. Like,
yeah, they're really okay. Outside of I'd
be like, what are we up to? Have we got some new powers? Show me something.
Did y'all work on a tag team move?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, do you do contests now in Pokemon?
Richter. Maybe Land if you really ain't fucking with him. But like
Richter look like someone's dean.
Bro, like outside of those two, everyone else was pretty likable. Like Richter was a lame.
Richter was he was a big lame.
He was a big lame.
Yeah.
I mean he came through at the end when he fixed Fern's staff.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean he was the elitist, kind of guy, kind of talking down to everybody and stuff like that. I don't know. Land was just there because he's just like, man, let me just get this over with.
He was actually cool because I don't know if we're gonna get into it later, but just how he took the exam. We're
gonna talk about the exam right now. Yeah. I want to talk about everyone's favorite part of the exam. Of course, throughout this First Class Mage exam, there are multiple parts. The first part is capturing the steel. 57 examinees split into 19 parties of 3, and they're instructed to capture a steel, a meteoric iron bird. In order to pass the exam, the party must capture the steel and arrive at the location of the end of the exam at sunset the next day with all parties present, meaning essentially no one could die, everyone has to have a steel, and you have to live for another, etc. And there was a large barrier throughout this entire thing. I love the steel part. It reminded me of season 2, My Hero, the flag thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the class exam, right?
Yeah. It reminded me of those. Like, hey, they were going after people with the largest points, but ultimately it was like a free for all in terms of like getting the most points or getting the steal at the end of this entire thing. So, I enjoyed this part.
I can get behind that.
Okay, yeah.
I was going to say because it reminded me of the Hunter exam in Hunter x Hunter, like where they had to steal the badges.
Oh, right. You know what? I haven't seen a Hunter x Hunter in a while. The first part of Hunter x Hunter where they're running for about 19 days. That part sticks in my head the most for whatever reason. Just because we're introduced to everybody, we see everybody's motivations. But maybe, I don't think we did the first season of Hunter x Hunter a million suns ago. Jesus Christ.
Then we did York New City too.
We did York New City. We've done a couple things from Hunter x Hunter.
It's the only thing I
think we've done them. Well, no. I was about to say they're all been exclusively Summer at Common House, but that's not true. I think
the only thing we haven't done is Chimera and Arc, right?
No, there's a couple we haven't done. Green Island,
Heaven's Arena.
Heaven's Arena we didn't do either. We got a couple Hunter x Hunter. I don't know if niggas want to hear it. Maybe we do it next week instead of Gaichi Akuda. Who knows? But we'll see. I I like this part. Second exam is the ruin of the king's tomb. They have to
first exam though. I like how the first exam ended with Frieren just stunting on the advisor.
And I like.
Yeah.
And then pissing Siri off. He's like, nothing will ever break this barrier. Not in a million years.
And she's like, oops. Like, this weak ass shit. Sorry, your weak ass barrier.
What's her name? Sinsa is like, so there was somebody analyzing the barrier for like the last 2 nights or whatever. He's like, who would that be? I don't think they can break that. So Frieren comes up and was like, all right,
cloud, nigga.
Yeah. And that was a great moment too, because she was also helping Kane out with her power, because she's like, imagine trying to fight with your hands tied behind your back. Like,
yeah, she's just like, man, it's stuffy in here. Let's open shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get busy. So clear that shit. Shout out to her. Saray, she hates the shit out of her. Saray. Second exam, Ruins of a King's Tomb, comes 3 days after original exam. Whoever is remaining, at least, show up, and they got to pass through a tomb. It says she instructed the remaining 18 to traverse the ruins of the King's Tomb, a labyrinth dungeon, and successfully reach the center by dawn the next day. All participants would be provided with a golem bottle to safely escape the dungeon if necessary, though using it will result in an automatic fail. To determine if the examinees were successful, Sense would accompany them in their journey without aiding them or providing intel. So we get to the tomb. Shout out to Shorty, who immediately fails. Just gets in the room with the spikes. And what's my man's name? Denkin's like, just break the damn glass. You're going to die. She's like, ah. And then the golem comes out and I was like, okay, golem, come on.
That's funny, golem. I thought it was like the and one character.
Yeah. You could just pull it up.
Picked her up like a football and started towing that bit.
Yes. You know what? Let's get out of here, loser.
Loser.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like this part. They discover that they are clones also in this. Oh, yeah. Don't know if that was supposed to be there, but maybe because Cerebi hating. So maybe she threw the clones in there as like an extra wham wham. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, let's spice it up a little bit. Since Frieren like to fight, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how they do against Frieren.
Definitely her vibe the entire time too.
Yeah, since Frieren
like to fight everybody.
Since you like to destroy niggas' fucking domain expansions.
That's the funny part. Frieren don't actually like to fight for real. She just be trying to explore.
She's just trying to be sleeping all day and hang out all night. You know what I'm saying? She's one of us. But she don't really like to fight, but they definitely go through all the clones. I mean, that's again some of my favorite parts of this.
The clones part was tight because you get to see some pretty cool matchups or people matched up against themselves, and they're like Ubel's fight was hard because she's like, man, like we are exactly equal, so this is gonna come down to luck, and I have a history of just having really bad luck. And then her ending was boom, but like you got worse luck than me today. Took her out. I was like, this is cold. I was like, she's cold.
That was Lan who took her out.
Yep.
He was like, oh, you wasn't even here for real. Like that wasn't even you sitting right there. He was like, I mean, how did you know that I was gonna save you? She was like, I didn't, but you did.
It's very cool. I mean, we get to see essentially through this, you get to discover everyone's weakness, right? And the way to beat them is exploit their weakness. So we even finds out Frieren's weakness, which Fern pretty much lets everyone know. And I think the weakness was does she pause before she does a spell?
She pauses like a split second before she actually analyzes stuff.
Right. So, you know, of course, Frieren and Fern. Listen, Fern is. If there's an NBA player that is like Fern, who is it right now?
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
No.
Cooper Flag been having a terrible.
Yeah, nah.
He's been having. He on a terrible team doing terrible things, and the stink's starting to rub off on him.
I mean, she's a rookie, but she got so much potential. The only other person is like Wemby, you know what I'm saying? But
like a rookie, I wouldn't say she's a rookie anymore. She's like she's
trained with the GOAT, like
year 2, year 3.
So maybe Wemby, like training with Hakeem over the summer, you know, that might be
maybe Şengün. Could I do a Şengün?
Oh, she could be. I mean, if you want to really say rookie, she could be VJ. Yeah.
I like VJ. I like VJ, but I feel it feels too extreme. Like VJ is like unbridled, just like explosive shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe there's like a method to Fern's madness. Also, you start to see one thing I like about this arc is that you start to see Fern become a little bit more independent, a little bit more assertive. Mm-hmm. You know, to become her own woman. You know what I'm saying?
It feels low key like Gohan during Cell games.
Kind of. I mean, I don't like to talk about Gohan and they nerfed the shit. I don't know. It's just
that's why I said Cell games.
So much potential. But you know, she's trying to. You get to see various points of this where she begins to assert herself. You know, she's clearly getting very accustomed with her crew. And she has these things like, you know, the issue with Stark, and then also she had an issue with Frieren where she gave Frieren the silent treatment. It must be a fire. All right. Actually, I'll wait. There we go. So there's a lot that's kind of explored with Fern in her development through it. I mean, it ultimately builds up to the final one where she gets to the final stage of the exam where pretty much Suri is like, yo, become my apprentice. Fuck that Frieren shit. And she's whack. She's been whack forever. You ain't hear all her friends died? And she's like, no, I already have a master. I fuck with Frieren. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what? I respect the cut of your jib. You pass. It's like, yeah, first class mage. And then she fails Frieren because she's a hater.
I love the fact that she just is like, she's a hater, but I think at the same time she really loves Frieren. She's just like, you know, it feels more older sister vibes than anything.
Well, I think it's because she was kind of upset that Frieren's original master chose her as the apprentice. And they were like, you chose her as the apprentice? And how are we supposed to defeat the Demon King? And she's like, you know, her apprentice, her OG.
Yeah, her master.
I forget what fucking her name is. Sorry. Where her OG was essentially like, nah, man, Frieren's really the only one who can really picture a peaceful society. And I think that will be something that's going to help us in the future. And sure enough, Frieren defeats the Demon King. So I feel like she's hating low key because she's like,
but it's just also funny because she defeats the Demon King series still like, but you didn't do it alone.
Yeah. It's just whack hole. Come on, man.
She was like, what kind of mage?
Yeah.
Needs a party.
Yeah. Come on, man. And they
gotta do it for the love of the game. Like,
yeah, come on, man. And where they at now? That's what I thought.
Dead.
Trash. You know what I'm saying? But she's I enjoy Fern's development in this season. That's why I was like, man, maybe Stark maybe he has a development in the future. Because, you know, I fuck with Stark. You know what I'm saying? Being, you know, only dude hanging with the gals. You know,
man, I can't wait for my guy. what's his name? The priest, the new priest.
New priest, season 2.
New priest. No, well, this is the one that joined their party.
What is his name?
What is his name? Listen, I don't know nobody in this damn show, bro.
Damn, bro. Why?
I forgot his name. They gave him a funny ass nickname, like Goatee Priest or something, in one of the episodes. That's all I can remember.
Priest. Let's see. Joins the party.
Sign, I think his name is.
Sign?
Yeah. Sein.
Sein?
Yeah.
Oh, who's this dude? Just a dude. Oh, I must have not been paying attention by the end of this shit. It was running for like 5 hours. I'm sorry. So what's Sign about? Let's talk about Sign. What's this?
Oh, he was cool. He was a part of the party before they actually took the first mage exam. Because
he joined. He stayed in the old woods and kind of just with his brother because he was afraid to leave because his best friend Gorilla went off to be a hero and hadn't returned, and he wants to go find him just to make sure he ain't dead. And then
and Frieren invited him along on the journey. And during the time, he's kind of like older brother to Stark and Fern. They be having fights, and he's like,
I mean, I remember those couple episodes for sure.
Yeah,
he was cool. He's back. Season 2.
Yeah,
season 2 might be his season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Listen, he's one of my favorite anime tropes. The religious figure with vices.
There you go.
Yeah,
he's a priest, but he be smoking and likes women and
man.
And if only Frieren looked a little curvier.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She got the I don't know, whatever the equivalent of a BBL is in this world.
There got to be a mage BL.
Yeah, there's a power. Could have asked us. Could have asked Ray for it. Give me the BBL spell. You know what I'm saying? Fern asked for the spell just to be able to clean clothes. I was like, all right. All right. It's like, because everyone is talking about, you don't know the result of the First Class Mage exam. You get granted any power that you want, any spell that you require. Saray knows all the spells. You can acquire any spell that you want. And she just picks the spell to clean clothes. Just whoop, we're clean. I bet Piccolo got one of them. I bet Piccolo
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
He just
gonna give you new clothes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just got clothes power. Clothes attack.
He be wearing all white a lot. Salute to him. What a
think of the key control you have to use to create and fit fabric around somebody. Like the level of training that's needed to do that, I'm assuming, has to be major. Because Goku can't do that. Goku be wearing regular fucking clothes now, and Vegeta, his wife be making his clothes and all types of other stuff. But Piccolo's like, yo,
I gotta clean.
Yeah, man. You want a head one? You want the whole fit? So shout to that. Shout to Piccolo. How about this? What other character from another anime could you drop in this world and they would improve the show? Let's see. Because I feel like they could. A Namekian would be good here, like Dende.
But technically, though, he would be on the demon side, so he would be a villain in this world.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you could be where demons are not all.
Not all demons.
Not all demons. You know what I'm saying? One of them. But not all demons are evil. You know what I'm saying? One of them.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who would I put in this?
Fuck it. You can put somebody from Hunter x Hunter here. Put like Hisoka, I guess,
What?
Let her meet up with Yubel and see how they hash it out. Fuck it.
Yeah. What if Nobara pulls up? in this world. And she was like, man,
no shopping. Like, man, nigga.
Fucking Kenjaku.
Maybe he might be from this world. This might be where he might be really from this world. For some
reason, I keep thinking of putting somebody from like Full Metal Alchemist into this.
That'll work too.
I could see it. Bring the Chinese niggas.
Oh yeah, listen.
Okay,
not enough diversity in this show. I'll tell you that right now.
Mustang insane, goddamn. Like,
yeah,
man, Mustang went crazy in that cave.
Let's see. Black people, are we in the Frieren world? Is Frieren our thing, or is it just That's not.
No, we haven't. Listen, it look.
Are you would you be offended if no black characters showed up in the show?
No. Just think about how many animes already have no black characters. I still watch those.
Would you be like, or do you feel like this is just not one for us? Like this is not our steez?
Nah,
this might not be us unless
this looks a little pre-slave trade, so we're not getting a lot of Africans. Like, we still in our area.
You might get somebody like, imagine like Yami Yugi, like the old school 3,000 year pharaoh. Yeah,
Egyptians show up in this show. Imagine, yeah, I could see that. It's an old ass show. Yeah. I don't know where Frieren just beyond Journey's End ends up in the coast of Africa. Imagine. Just starts like, what's
hard games? What is the Shadow Games?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just shows up with like, you guys have a much deeper complexion than us. We have a spell that can bleach your skin. To make you appear more white.
Nah, man, listen, let them take a little boat trip, accidentally end up in like 80 or something like that. Get some real going on. Listen, voodoo versus magic.
Interesting spell that you guys have here. Take Denkin. Denkin get his ass whooped. I feel like Ubel might stay there. Ubel might like, this is more lit than where I come from.
Yeah, Ubel's definitely staying there.
They have a Juves every night.
There you go. Let's see. Do I have any more other ridiculous questions for this show? Well, did you like how it ended? How about this? Did you like how this everything kind of wrapped up? I mean, it felt like it wrapped up in the way it's supposed to wrap up, with Frieren not really passing, because to be honest with you, it don't really feel like she really cared. Homegirl had it out for Suri. But yet still throughout this, she still has, it's a recurring thing even through the first part of the Cour, of her having these memories of things happening and in her past that's relating to her future. Like, she has the one memory with Homeboy, who's like, you never know what effect you have on people. I think it was Himmel. So you never know what effect you have on people. So just make sure to always build your relationships with them. And that's why she continued to really build her relationship with Kane and what's my girl name? And Louine. So it's a continued recurring thing. Is there anything, did you like how it ended? Did you like how this first season goes? Are you interested in the second season?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Like, once again, they built out so much of this world. You get you get a wide variety of characters and different people on different quests, and kind of understanding more of Frieren and her journey, and how it just, how her past journey just connects to what's going on now, and especially in a world where it's like post Big Bad is already killed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, not all the demons are killed, but the big kahuna is. So yeah, it adds just a little twist. I loved how this mage exam ended. You get to, once again, you get to meet stronger mages. You get to meet other mages with different motives, and understanding what their motives are. You see Fern level up. hopefully my boy Stark does his next season too. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fun adventure anime. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what's the next adventure? Like, what's the next thing we finna go? What's the next shenanigans we go get into? So
there you go.
That's how it feels, and that's why I like it so much. Cause all right, like, cool. Like we about to go travel. We about to go walk in the woods, and what like we gonna trip on a twig and mess around and find a chest that has like some secret lost spell that we've never seen before. That's how it feels.
I'm right there with you because it's like it mixes a good amount of the action that you want from like a great amount of shonen with slice of life, and just those slice of life moments really bring it all together for me, and just like builds up that character relationships with each other and like the world building. I hate to say it, but well, no, not really, but like it feels like what Pokemon kind of does, where it's like, okay, we're in the woods, we're just camping out. There's a fucking Trico herd or whatever that needs some help.
Sure,
save them, and then we're all into the next thing until we get to the city, and now we're collecting gym badges. Is one of those things. It just feels like we just get those down to earth moments that have character building, world building, and then it all comes together with like whatever the action packed parts of Frieren bring to you.
Absolutely. So I did enjoy it. Believe it or not, it's just it was tough for me to go through all 11 episodes in one day, but I did enjoy it. I won't say more than the first arc. Maybe around the same. I thought it just had different styles and different introductions, but I feel like now that we're properly introduced to the characters, we can really get into the plot. So I'm looking forward to season 2 and becoming a weekly watcher and seeing how this all unfolds with the community as well. Following up with that, of course, next week we're on break. So we're taking our official first break of the season. I think our only break of the season thus far. So we will not have an episode next week. This is just to catch up on anything that you need to catch up on, read anything you need to read up on, do anything you want to do up on. Initially, for the week after next, we were supposed to be doing Gachi Yakuta. Now, the problem with Gachi Yakuta is it's still ongoing. I thought it was going to be a calm 12 episodes, 13. Apparently, they got a much more of a story to tell. So we are going to try to figure out what we can talk about next time. Maybe, I wanted to say Vigilantes for the summer. But there is a My Hero conversation currently going on, so I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world, especially. So you know what? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Of course, as the police sirens, that means we have to get out of here. Crime is afoot. But thank you guys for tuning in. For the Lookout. Follow us on the Lookout RNC everywhere where you can follow the Lookout. Follow us on YouTube, definitely. Make sure you listen to the episodes on YouTube, and if you like the episodes on YouTube, hit the little thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're just audio, it still matters. Hit the little thumbs up button. Follow us on YouTube. We got over 500 subscribers now. Shout out to us. Actually, way more than 500 now. I'm thinking like, what the hell was the holdup before? But we're doing pretty good. So shout out to us. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you then. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. This is Lookout. We'll see you soon. Peace.